Hey there, welcome to I Neptune Tarot. Thank you all for joining me for this lovely reading that we are going to have today. The intention of this reading is to make something like a dissection between you and the person that you have in your mind. It's not just for like small crush. I will try to make this reading in two perspectives. I will try to fit it for people that are in relationship with that person that is in their mind and just want to figure out what's going on with that person. And also I will make it for those of you who are not in a relationship with the person, you just have a crush or you just like that person and you just want to know how they feel about you or do they feel something about you. So these will be the main topics. I have prepared two cards for you between which you can choose, three cards. You can choose between King of Cups, King of Wands, and King of Swords. Whichever of the three kings your intuition guides you towards, this will be your pile. But still, I just want to let you know, in case it doesn't resonate with you, you can see that from the very beginning of the reading. If it doesn't resonate with you, you can always switch to another pile, because sometimes the universe brings us towards some reading, but not always we need to hear all the messages from that reading. Sometimes we just need to hear one or two things and not everything is resonating. So in case you feel like the reading is not resonating with you, I strongly advise you to switch a pile, or maybe this is not your reading, but just focus your intuition in those three kings, and whichever of them your intuition guides you towards, pick that one. I'm just going to give you a few seconds so you can choose. Hey there, group number one, for all of you who chose the King of Cups. Let's take a look first at your situation. How are you in this connection? Let's see what are your feelings first, and then I'm going to use my Chinese deck to check their feelings as well. So we are starting off with you. How are you in this connection? How are you feeling, and what are the main things about you in this connection? What are the feelings on your side? Let's see. Four of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, Ten of Cups. Okay, I'm just going to take some clarifying cards. The Devil, wow. Five of Swords, and Three of Pentacles. So just to not leave this side empty, I'm just going to move Mr. Buddha and Bulbasaur here and take your cards a bit aside. Just gonna keep them like this so they're still somewhere on the screen. Okay. I don't know where to put Buddha, he's invisible. Okay, just gonna have him like this. Maybe we don't see his head. Just a second. Yes. Okay. Okay, we keep it like this. I can have Buddha here maybe. Still his head is gone. Okay. Now I'm going to take a look at the cards of the person that is on your mind. What are they feeling? What is on their side? What are they feeling? What are they feeling towards you? Let's see. Justice. The Emperor. The Fool. Okay. I'm going to take some clarifying information. Queen of Swords. Upside down, reversed. Ace of Cups. Okay. And Heavenly Master, this is the Hierophant in the traditional tarot. Okay. Let's start with you. Sorry for the light if it's annoying on the devil. I will try to change it a bit. Just a second, bear with me. No. Well, it stays like that. Okay, let's see. Starting off with the devil and with the Four of Pentacles. You are really drawn in that person. You are really attracted to that person. You are like completely crazy about that person. That's what I'm feeling. And you are holding on tight to that feeling. You are like completely obsessed and possessed by that person. That's what I'm feeling for all of you who chose the King of Cups. You really hold on to that. I don't know what is this about this person. I just want to show you the devil cards because of the light. It's not so visible. Just take a look at that devil card. I feel like you are completely in the hands of this person. You are completely obsessed with them. And with the Four of Pentacles, it's like some kind of drug to you. You choose to keep holding on to that person, to that image. Moving on forward with your cards, we have the Knight of Wands and the Five of Swords. But here, you are really drawn into that person, but with the Devil cards and with the Four of Pentacles, there is something unhealthy about this. There is something like that is not completely healthy about this connection. Moving on forward with the cards, we have Five of Swords and Knight of Wands. From the Five of Swords, you are climbing toward the Knight of Wands. Somehow you feel like with this person, you are like win and loss situation at the same time. You don't feel like you get really mixed feelings about this person. On one side, you just want to just travel with that person, have fun with that person, enjoy your life together with that person. But on the other side, you are getting this kind of confusing double feelings that you are not sure. Maybe they are giving you some mixed signals and this is causing you some kind of frustration. But in general, I feel like you just want to, let's say, enjoy life with that person, travel with that person, do all the fun stuffs with that person and just live happily with that person. Moving on with your cards, we have Three of Pentacles and Ten of Cups. You strongly believe that you can build complete happiness with them. You feel like you can collaborate together and you can achieve that full happiness, happy family, happy life, full of joy, rainbows and all the nice emotions. You feel like you can get that if you work together. That's what you're feeling like. If that person collaborates with you, if that person is willing to work together with you, you feel like you can have all this. You can have a happy family. You can have all the nice feelings and emotions and just happy life together. That's what I'm feeling. But here I see very strong attachments. You are like really fixated in that person with the Devil card and with the Four of Pentacles to make it even stronger on top of the Devil. Because you can see on the Four of Pentacles that the lady is just holding on to her purse and not letting it go. She's holding on to what is hers and doesn't want to let it go to anyone. So this is a bit unhealthy, I think, but we will just go through the cards of the person that is on your mind as well and see what's there. Okay, let's see. We have three major arcanas here, so I would like to say to you that they definitely are not like ignoring you. Well, not ignoring you, but they are not indifferent towards you. That's the definite answer I can give you, that there is something there for sure with the three arcanas that came out. And we are starting off with Queen of Swords and climbing towards the Justice. They feel like that in this situation something is wrong. Something is not right in that connection. Like the justice, they feel like there is something that is not objective. There are some kind of objective, no, they're not objective, but subjective. That's what I mean. Sorry for the confusion. I feel like they feel that something about this connection is way too subjective. Maybe they know that you are expecting way too much of them, or it's just they are a bit biased about this. And with the justice card, I feel like it's more or less justified. Maybe there are some examples that makes them believe that here stuffs are a bit subjective. By subjective I mean that they are, let's say, well, if the Queen of Wands is the queen of the logic, of the queen of, let's say, just action and logics, when she is turned with her head down, then her logic and her perceptions are kind of turned as well with the head down. So they feel like there is something wrong in this, and they justify this by maybe some examples that they have seen, or in general they feel like there is something that might not be completely right about this connection. Moving on forward with the cards, we have Ace of Cups climbing towards the Emperor. I feel like with the Ace of Cups here and the Emperor here, I feel like they are feeling the love coming on your side. They can feel this, and this gives them confidence boost. They feel that you have strong attraction and desires for them, and this makes them feel really confident. They feel really proud, confident, they feel like powerful. Maybe even too confident. Maybe even too confident, that's also could be the case. But with the Ace of Cups, definitely there is some kind of attraction on their side as well. But what I'm feeling more is that they feel the attraction from your side. They feel that maybe that devil magnetism that we have here, they feel it here, it reflects on this side, and they feel really overconfident. They feel like the devil card on this side. I'm just going to show it to you. Maybe they feel like they have you in their hands. That could be the case for some of you. Just keep it in mind that this is a collective reading, so maybe not everything is exactly the way I say it for you. Maybe your situation is a bit different, but some messages are more or less accurate to your situation. So I feel like they're really confident about you. They feel like they already have you in their hands. And yes, there is some kind of attraction, definitely. There is an attraction, but in general, they are very confident about you. That's what I feel. Moving on forward with their cards, we have the Heavenly Master or the Hierophant and the Fool cards. Two major arcanas. So with the Heavenly Master, they have like, they have that inner knowledge. Deep down they know what they should do, but what I'm feeling is that with the Fool card, they either try to have some kind of a new beginning with you, they either want to have some kind of a new beginning with you, or they just want to literally with the Fool card just fool around. Because here we see that they feel very confident about you. And here with the Heavenly Master, what I'm feeling is that they have that inner knowledge on how to act on this situation. They have some kind of intuitive feeling about you. And maybe they feel like maybe I should just fool around first a bit. Or maybe I should start something with that person, because the Fool is also can be a new beginning, but it's very unpredictable. It has the Uranus sign, so in general, Uranus sign, Uranus planet, so it's really unpredictable. They have some kind of inner knowledge, they have some kind of, they want to act in a traditional way, but instead of doing the things in traditional way, they are doing them in a full way. Either they are fooling around with you, or they are like quite unpredictable and let's say unreliable. Yeah, that should be the word, unreliable. So you really don't know what you can expect from that person, because on one hand they feel like acting like they're supposed to act in their traditional way, but maybe when they are around you they are a bit like the fool, a bit unpredictable, or maybe they just feel like that and they don't know how to act in front of you. They feel like maybe I will act normal, I will act the way I am, I will act cool, but when they are around you they act a bit silly. That could be also the case. So, these were your tarot cards. Now that we saw what you feel about each other, let's take a look. Let's try to make a conversation between you two. Let's see, what would you say to each other if you had the option to communicate? Let's see, what would you say to each other if you had the option to communicate? You are asking him, do you even care? Let's see what he would say. You have so many choices and options. So you are wondering if that person even cares about you, because the way they act makes you doubt it. You feel like you can have the full happiness with that person. There is a potential if they collaborate, but instead of that, they're acting like the fool. And you ask them, do you even care? And they answer you, you have so many choices and options. So maybe they are not sure themselves. Maybe they feel like once you get together, you might not want to be with them anymore. You might see someone else that you might feel attracted to. That's also the possibility. But they are saying to you that you have so many choices and options. Maybe they are not convinced that you will want to stay for long term with them. That also could be the case. Or maybe they have been hurt before. That's why they're a bit more precautious. Maybe that's why they're acting like the fool. Okay, let's see something more. Let's see what else you would say to them. You say to them, seek professional advice. Let's see what their answer is. Whoops, the cards are a bit jumpy. Sword. Let's just take one more because I'm not convinced by that card. What would you answer? What would you say? Listen to your heart. They say to you, listen to your heart. I told you that they already feel very confident about you, and with the Ace of Cups, there is some attraction and they feel very confident about you, so they say listen to your heart. They know that if they trigger that emotional thing, you might get to like them, or in general they might just have you in their hands like I showed you with the Devil card. But they say listen to your heart. Okay, let's take one last card on your side. You matter. That's what you say to them. You know they are important for you. We see here with that card that you're holding the bag, and with the Devil card you're like stuck with that person. You are like completely tied up to that person. And you say to them, you matter. Because what we saw... Let me just take a look. What we saw here, you have so many choices. You have so many choices, that's what they say to you. You say to them, you matter. Even if I have that many choices, you matter to me. I prefer you. I would like to be with you, no matter if I have so many choices. And let's take one last card for you. For them, what they would say to you. Happiness is my priority. So this person, he's answering really vague. His answers are not like clear. They just say things, but it's not exactly that clear. Like with the Fool card, we see that someone is fooling around, and now they say that happiness is their priority. So they either want to be with you happy, but they are afraid to show it somehow. They act like a fool, or they just care for their own happiness in general. Whether they are with you or without you, they just mind their own business, because here with the Emperor card as well, we see that they are really confident in themselves, and maybe they have a big ego. That's also a possibility. So that was your reading, group number 1, for all of you who chose the King of Cups. For now, the answers were not that, they were not that clear, but just keep in mind that this is a collective reading. Maybe it fits your situation, maybe it doesn't, maybe some of it fits your situation, but in general, I hope I've managed to give you some clarity. If you like this type of videos, just give me a thumbs up and comment in the comment section so I know that you like them and I can make more videos like this. And if you enjoyed it, you can also subscribe so you can see more videos from me. So that was it. I hope to see you again. Bye! Hello there, group number 2. For all of you who chose the King of Wands, let's take a look first in your energy. How are the things first with you? How do you feel about this person? What is your situation and how do you feel about this person? Let's see first that. Seven of Pentacles, High Priestess, Six of Wands. I'm just going to take some clarifying cards. Two of Swords, Five of Cups, the Hierophant. Just going to take them a bit aside because we are going to take some more cards for them as well. Let me lift them up so they're more visible for you. Yep. Okay, now let's take some cards for them. How they actually feel about you, what they have in their heart for you, how are they feeling towards you, what they feel in their hearts for you. King of Swords, Ten of Staves or Ten of Wands, Five of Cups. I'm gonna take some clarifying cards. The Emperor, Four of Cups, and Knight of Swords. Okay, let's first start with you. I'm just gonna move them so they're more visible. If you feel like something is not resonating with you, then this might not be your pile, or in general, if something is not resonating, then maybe not all the messages are for you, since this is a collective reading. But let's first start with your cards. What you feel about that person? You feel like there is potential in this. There is potential to make things grow, to build something healthy and make it grow. But you are not that convinced in that. I feel like you have pulled yourself back a bit, because seeing the Two of Swords here and the girl that is tortured by the ravens, I feel like you have pulled yourself back a bit, even though you feel like there is potential in this. Something could grow, something healthy could be planted and could grow in this connection. But at the same time, for some reason you are more like pulled back, like you are not sure if it actually can work. You don't have like certainty that things with that person could work out. You feel a bit unsure. Moving on forward with your cards, we have Five of Cups and the High Priestess. You are seeing things from a negative point. You are not seeing the whole picture, and you are a bit negative. You feel like you have already lost, and with the High Priestess you are going more within. With this connection, I feel like those of you who chose the King of Wands, you are a bit more going inwards. You are like you see things from more negative aspect than they are, and in general the emotions also might be too much. Maybe you are tired emotionally. That's also could be the case. But with the High Priestess also here, I feel like you are most, let's say, seen here this card and this card. I feel like you have kind of given up on this. Maybe you feel like this is not going to work out. I'm just going to leave it to the universe. I'm going to leave it to higher forces or higher powers. I'm just going to surrender to my destiny because this might not work out. Or maybe you are disappointed from that person for some reason, and you are just making peace with that and just leaving things to the universe, or just letting things be and just focusing on your inner world or trusting your intuition with the High Priestess. And moving on towards the last cards on your side, we have the Hierophant and the Six of Wands. If this was some kind of a traditional connection from that traditional point of view, you feel like a winner, because maybe you already had something with that person, or maybe you didn't have anything with that person yet. But what I feel like, from some kind of a knowledge and tradition, you are feeling like winner from this connection. You feel like you have learned lessons from that person, no matter if you are in a relationship or it's just a crush. Something that person has taught to you. That person has taught you something, and this makes you feel like you have already won. You have already gotten what you want. You feel like a winner from this because you have gotten the lessons that you need to know. Maybe this is some kind of a karmic partner with whom you have been in a relationship, and you feel like you can come out as a winner from this because you have learned the lessons here. No matter if it's just a crush or a karmic partner, all I can say that from that person you have learned something, and something that makes you feel a bit more confident in yourself. So let's take a look at their side as well and see how the things are on their side. We have the Emperor and the King of Swords. Here we have a person who is very confident in their logic. Somebody who thinks that he's right maybe all the time, because with the King of Swords and the Emperor under it, it makes the King of Swords even more powerful. So we have a confident person that is operating with logics. Somebody who is not letting their emotions get in between their life. They are thinking more logically and they feel very confident about themselves. Their logic gives them confidence. So maybe they feel like they have power over you because they are just cutting off the emotional part and they are thinking logically and they see things through logic, and somehow I feel like they feel a bit superior, they feel more confident. Moving on forward with your cards, we have Four of Cups and Ten of Staves. Here we are talking about some kind of exhaustion, because not just exhaustion, not just an ordinary exhaustion, but also lack of interest. That person, there might be something there, but they are just not interested to see it. And they're not interested to see it because they feel very tired. They feel like they are on the verge of their strength. I mean, if you already had a relationship with that person, they feel like, well, what I'm feeling is that they are really tired from this. They are really exhausted. Something in their life makes them feel really exhausted. And they're not even interested in anything at the moment. I see that they have no interest and they are really tired. Moving on forward with your cards, we have Five of Cups and Knight of Swords. So I see like they are moving towards something, but the thing they are moving towards is, I feel like they are seeing things in a negative way. They are a bit negative, just like we saw here. You have Five of Cups and your thoughts are a bit negative. You don't see the positive in this. And here we also see the Five of Cups, where the cups are down and they are not minding that much the ones that are not down. So I feel like they are moving towards that thinking, that think pattern. They are more or less accepting the negative things and they are seeing most of the negative things and not being able to see the positive ones. That's what I'm feeling from this connection. I'm sorry if it's just a crush, but here I definitely feel the strong presence of already existing relationship. If it's somebody that you have strong connection with, somebody that you met not so long ago, even if you didn't have a relationship, I see some kind of exhaustion on this side, and here also I don't see that many positive emotions either. I see that both sides are really confused. It's like a mirror, but here things are even more negative than here. So still the one that are watching here, I think in the end you might come out victorious of this situation. While this part, they are ending up with Five of Cups, so they are starting to see things in even more negative way. They are like accepting things in a first they're accepting things with cold logic. They are not investing in their emotional side, especially with the Emperor and the King of Swords, and ending up the reading with the Five of Cups. I feel like they are definitely going towards more negative patterns. They don't see the good things. And as weird as it sounds when I'm saying this, I can see 11:11 on my video time frame. So it might be some kind of a karmic situation here between you two. Maybe you have managed to teach each other lessons, but I see like you are the one who learned more from this. You are the one who learned more from this connection. They are the ones that are more tired. They are the ones that are refusing to see things besides their logics. And they are a bit confident, and I don't want to say arrogant, but it could be the case for you also. They could be a bit more arrogant. And they are just rushing forward. Even if it's negative, they are just moving forward with their minds, with their logics. So let's take some messages for you. Let's see what you would say to each other if you had the chance to talk. What would you say to each other if you had the chance to talk? First, what would you say to them? Definitely. Okay. You are saying to them definitely without anything else. So I don't know what exactly you mean by that, but maybe you know it because maybe you're already thinking about something, and yeah, maybe that's the answer for you. Maybe this reading is not for you. It could be because it's just a collective reading, and maybe the pile is not the right one for you, because here I feel the presence of existing relationship, or if it's not an existing relationship, definitely I feel some kind of a strong karmic connection here. It's like a mirror. Okay, let's see what they would answer. What they would answer to you. Yes, both sides are confirming. Both sides are confirming. So maybe definitely here we have some kind of a very strong karmic connection. Whether it's like karmic partner, I don't want to say twin flame, but I would definitely say that there is something karmic here. You had some kind of a soul contract with each other in order, you can see even here with the Hierophant that it's the knowledge is climbing to a higher realm. So definitely you have some kind of soul contract with that person, that they are here to teach you something, to give you some kind of higher knowledge that will make you feel victorious in the future. Maybe you already feel like you have learned enough, you have become much wiser from this connection. Let's take some more messages for you. What would you say to them? If I ask you to stay, would you leave? Interesting question. So you are not sure if they would stay with you. If, for example, if you are in a relationship and you manage to patch up the thing somehow, and still you ask them if they would stay, you are not sure if they would stay, because here we see a Knight of Swords that is running around, and we see someone who is really exhausted and someone who is operating with logic and a bit arrogant, maybe. Let's see their answer. I want a fresh start with you. So they don't want to end this yet. Maybe they feel okay in this relationship, but maybe just too tired. Maybe they just see things from a more negative way, but deep down they know that if you start afresh, things could be different. Here I definitely feel the presence of existing relationship. I'm sorry for those of you who have just a crush, but even if you have just a crush, this could be the potential outcome, because the energies here are very strong and they are a bit opposing and they are mirroring each other. Okay, let's take some more cards. What is the last thing you would say? Because it's the last card I'm going to take for your sides. Cup. Okay, this is invalid because it's just in the tarot. Cup is emotion, but cup for this pile is invalid. Let's see what is the last thing you would say. I don't think it would be something invalid. I'm too afraid to talk to you. Maybe your communication is not the best one. Either they do something that you don't dare to talk to them, or either they are too arrogant with the Emperor and the King of Swords that they will just cut you with their logic. But you don't dare to talk to them that much. That's what I'm feeling. And let's see the last card on their side. What would they say to you? What would you say to the person who is watching this video as a last message? I need time for me. So this person is really tired. They they kind of lost interest in many things and they feel tired and they are just moving forward, but still they are with some kind of more negative mentality, and they are saying to you, I need more time for me. So I feel like whatever the case is, they are not ready yet. Maybe they just need some more time apart. Maybe they just need to think about this connection better. Or I just feel like here the things are a bit too exhausted. Maybe you both need some time in order to decide what to do or which way to go. So that was your reading group number 2. I'm sorry that it did not come as positive as I would like it to be, but like I told you before, here I feel very strong energies, two opposing forces fighting with each other. That's what I'm feeling here on this pile, and I don't know if it will end with happy ending or they will just move apart. So if you like the reading, please don't hesitate to hit the like button and just put on the comment section down below what your case is as well. And if you want this type of videos, you can also comment it and suggest it, because this is the first time when I'm making this kind of mirror between you and the person on your mind. So if you liked it, you can comment it in the comment section down below, and if you want to see more videos from me, you can always subscribe. So I hope to see you again in my next videos. Bye! Hello there, group number 3, for all of you who chose the Wise King of Swords. First, I'm going to take a look at your feelings, at your situation, and then I'm going to take a look at theirs as well. Just keep it in mind that this is a collective reading, so just see how it goes on your situation, and if you feel like it's resonating with you, then this is your reading. If you feel like it's not resonating, maybe you need to pick another pile, or in general, maybe this is not the reading that you're supposed to see, or maybe there are just very few messages for you. So now, let's see, how are you feeling? How are the feelings on your side? 9 of Wands, 6 of Wands, Knight of Swords. Just gonna take some clarifying cards. Oh, they came together. King of Cups, Justice, and Ace of Swords. Okay, now let's take a look at their side as well. Just gonna move them so they're more visible for you. Let's take a look at their side, how they are feeling. What are the feelings on their side? What they have in their heart? Justice, upside down, reversed. Five of Cups. 6 of Swords, reversed. Okay, I'm gonna take some clarifying cards. 10 of Coins. The Empress. 8 of Swords. Okay, let's dive in. First, I'm starting with you. Just gonna move the cards so they are more visible to you. First, I'm going to start with you, and then I'm going to move towards the person that is on your mind. We are starting off with the King of Cups and the 9 of Swords. So, with the King of Cups, this could either represent your emotions, your feelings, or it could be the person that is in your heart. But whatever the case is, here I see that you are trying to put some kind of boundaries. With that want energy, I feel like you are a bit, let's say, putting your boundaries, putting your own limits there, and just saying that, let's say, this is my territory. From that point, you are not going to step any further. Maybe you have had history with that person, or maybe it's just a crush, but I see like you are going to stay with your principles, with your traditions, with your... I feel like you are just staying true to yourself with this card. no matter what's the case with that guy, no matter how much, if it's a guy or if it's a girl, no matter what's the situation with that person, I feel like you are just staying true to yourself. You are staying true to your principles and you are holding your guard. You are not letting your guard down, which is good. It's a good thing to do when you are either in a relationship or about to enter in a relationship. That's even better to just stay true to yourself and have your healthy boundaries, because you never know what's on the other side. Moving on forward with your cards, we have the Justice and the Six of Wands. You feel like something is going on in a very just way about this connection. Things are being settled by universe. You feel like the universe is on your side, the justice is on your side, and that makes you feel like a winner in this situation. We don't have many cups, but we have wands, which represents more passion than emotions. So what I feel like in this situation, you feel like the universe has your back, and either you might feel like that person has feelings for you and this makes you feel like a winner, or another option is that you might feel like whatever happens, you will be the victorious one in this case. You will conquer that person by just acting cool and just putting your boundaries there. That also could be an option. But the general energy is that you are feeling like a winner and you're feeling like you have the support from the universe. Moving on forward with your cards, we have the Ace of Swords and the Knight of Swords. With the Ace of Swords, you, like we see here on this card, you keep receiving some kind of information, some kind of, maybe you see things online, you see things in social media, but I feel like you keep receiving some kind of information which makes you either run towards that person or run away from that person. That's what I'm feeling. Maybe they are posting some kind of confusing things online, or maybe they are acting weird and you feel like either running towards them or running away from them. But I feel like you are more running towards them, because here we see some kind of determination with the King of Swords, who is the fastest knight, King of Swords, Knight of Swords, who is the fastest knight and who is rushing towards the motorcycle here. So I feel like you might see something, maybe some kind of a thought is going to enter in your mind that will make you see things in a different way, and you will want to speed up the things a bit. If you are not in a relationship already, maybe you will come to realize something, and that something will make you rush towards that person. Or there is also another option, maybe you will run away from that person. That's also possible. So let's see how things are on the other side. Let's take a look at that person that is on your mind, which is more interesting for you, I guess. We are starting with 10 of Coins and Justice upside down, reversed. With the 10 of Coins or 10 of Pentacles in traditional tarot, this person feels like they are rich somehow, rich in it doesn't have to be material rich, but they feel like they have the complete picture, they have the complete happiness. They owe it, but it involves some kind of unjust situation, something that is not just here. Here on your side we see the justice with the way it's supposed to be, and here we see the justice reversed. So what comes to my mind is that maybe there is some kind of situation that for you it feels just and for them it feels unjust. Or the other option is maybe they feel like they have everything with you, they can have everything with you, and this somehow has troubles, not troubles, but how to say it? Well, this has some kind of clash with the power of the universe, because they have something, but that something is not right to them. I mean, the universe is not supporting it. They feel like they can have all the complete picture, they can have all the things they desire, they can have full happiness, but this is somehow not just. Maybe they were unjust with you, maybe they did something to you that was not right, and you are right, but they are not right. That's what I'm feeling. It could be just some kind of situation, but here they feel like there is some kind of complete happiness that they can have, and maybe they feel like they can have it by doing something unjust. Maybe they feel like they can just make some kind of move. It might not be a fair move, but or in order to get to that point, maybe they can try to pull some kind of trick. Maybe they can try to make something that is not just. That also could be an option. So, moving on forward with the cards, we have the Empress and the Five of Cups. With that combination, with the Empress card, they feel like you are that divine feminine. They feel like you are representing all that. Well, you might be from male gender, but still, you know, with the tarot, things are energies. So they see you as the divine feminine, as the Empress. They see a lot of potential in you. They see that you can be nurturing and you can give all the good things that someone would desire. But at the same time, even though they see you as an Empress, their point of view is a bit more negative. They are missing out something. They are not seeing the complete picture, and they are missing out something. They are looking at things a bit more negative than they're supposed to. It's like there is some kind of situation in their life that is not as bad as they think it is, but still they are choosing to look at it from the bad side. That's what I'm feeling. And combining these two, Empress and Five of Cups, well, I feel like here they see you. They see you as an Empress, as something that can provide them with that richness, with that complete picture that they desire. But something is not alright in their mind. Maybe their emotions, because we have cups here, or in general they are a bit tending to be a bit more negative. That also could be the option. Moving on forward with their cards. I'm sorry for saying this, but this person is a bit stuck with thoughts, a bit stuck in their way of thinking. I feel like they cannot move on from something. They maybe have some kind of a tendency to think in a certain way, and that certain way is not allowing them to see things the way they are. They're like trapped. They just refuse to see things from a different perspective, and they are blocking themselves, and they are causing the Six of Swords to be staying in one place and not being able to move forward from some kind of bad situation. Or maybe in the past they have had some kind of a bad situation that they were not able to move forward from. But the general energy from this side, I feel like you are the better side, because your cards came a bit better than their cards. I don't know what the relationship here is, if you are in a relationship or if this is just a person that you have crush with. But I feel like they have a lot of things in their head, and they're not being able to move forward from their way of thinking. maybe they have some kind of a stubborn way of thinking, and they see things in a certain way, and they refuse to go out from that mind pattern. That could be the option, because seeing the Six of Swords reversed and the Eight of Swords under it leads me to the thought that they cannot move forward from some kind of thinking model, some kind of thinking pattern. So let's have some conversations and see what you would say to each other. If you are still here and this resonates with you, let's see what you would say to each other. Oops, this came out. You are saying to them light, which actually makes sense, because here we see the things are a bit better, and you are saying to them light because we can see that they are taking things a bit more serious, and a bit more like in a negative and depressing way, that they cannot escape from their thoughts. Let's see what they would say to you. I never imagined so much perfection. Maybe they see you as perfect because here you are standing with your wand, and just showing your boundaries, knowing that the universe is on your side and being victorious. And yeah, maybe they just see you as perfect, and they say, I never imagined so much perfection. Let's see more cards, what you would say to them. What you would say to them. I'm a very jealous person. Wow. You are saying to them that you are jealous. Well, I don't see that with the tarot cards that came out, but it could be the thing actually with the Ace of Swords and with the Knight of Swords, because maybe you will see something online and it will make you rush forward. Maybe it will be some kind of a jealousy alarm, or it might be something that will flip the tables, because here we see the person that is running, and the Knight of Swords is the fastest sword, so something quick might happen and it might flip the table, and you might rush forward towards them to see what's going on. Let's see what else they would say to you. I can't even look at you right now. Okay. Well, we see that this person has issues, and with them the justice is upside down. So maybe they first need to settle down their issues, their things, and right now they don't want to be much in contact with you. That could be the thing. Okay, let's take one last card on your side and see what you would say to them. I am in so much pain. Wait, this overall situation somehow is causing you pain as well. Even though you are trying to be in your own zen point, even though you feel that the justice and the universe is on your side, all this frustration from this side is coming to you as well, and you are feeling in pain, you are feeling not as good either. But this side is worse than you. That's what I want to reassure you. The person that you are thinking of, I think they are feeling even worse than you. Let's take one last card for them, what they would say to you. I think we should see other people. Wow, what a message. Well, I feel like they feel stuck. They see things from a negative point, which could logically lead to this. I think we should see other people. So if this is some kind of a relationship that, or even if it's not a relationship, even if it's just a crush, I can definitely see very strong energies here. I can see very strong fighting two forces, like, because there is like reflecting each other, mirroring each other, and they are feeling stuck. So maybe in that sensation of stuckness or of that stagnation, they come up with the idea that maybe this connection is too much for them. Maybe it's better to see other people as well. So maybe it would be better for you too, because here that we saw with the Ace of Swords and with the Knight of Swords that is running towards something, maybe you are running from them. Maybe you are just running towards your motorcycle and running away from this. That also could be an option. Since this is a collective reading for the different people, the message might be different. But if you come across to that reading, then there is something that you should see. So that was your reading, group number 3. I'm sorry that it did not come as positive as you might wanted it to be. I did not expect it to come this way either, but this is what the cards pointed out. So I hope that all the good messages are resonating with you, and let's say the bad ones, maybe they are from someone else, or in general, just if they are not for your situation, just let them go. So if you enjoyed this kind of reading, please don't hesitate to hit the like button and comment in the section down below what your situation is and if it resonates with you or if it doesn't resonate with you. And yeah, if you like this kind of readings, you can suggest more readings like this, because this is the first time when I make like mirror exercise between couples or just people that are on your mind. So if you want to see more videos from me, you can also subscribe for my channel. And I hope to see you again. This was it for now. Bye!